If you've been watching my reviews for the past few weeks, and you're probably well aware of this. Yeah, my reviewing backdrop has definitely seen better days. And replacing it is something that I've been meaning to do for a very, very long time. I first introduced this reviewing background on November 6th of 2018 in a channel update video, and I really like it. The concept was to have one car from each year, showcasing all the different styles of packaging. But of course, as you could tell, since it was made in November of 2018, it ends with the 2018-2019 style packaging. I probably should have updated it a long time ago, and like I said, it's something I've been meaning to do for a very, very long time. Well, this falling off of my wall, and also having all of these strange holes and rips in it, I don't even know how they got there, really motivated me to finally replace my reviewing backdrop. Anyway guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are finally going to be taking this off the wall and replacing it with a new one. Let's just get that off, and there we go. Finally it's gone. After nearly 4 years, it's finally time to bring in a new reviewing background. So, say your last goodbyes to this one. I don't know where it's going, but with how ripped up it is, probably in the garbage. While designing this new review backdrop, I did consider some things. I considered doing it in the style of my channel banner, which showcases a bunch of different, like, in-jokes and references and stuff to my different videos and everything. But I decided to keep it in this style and just replace the cars and update it to be where we are now at the end of 2022. It's just because this backdrop actually has ended up being pretty helpful. There are plenty of videos out there where I point to specific styles of packaging while discussing different things. It's honestly made doing reviews pretty easy, so I don't have to edit in images of what packaging looked like from a certain year. But now it's finally time to reveal my new background. So out with the old and in with the new one. Here we go. So the awesome thing about designing this is there just so happened to be enough styles of packaging out at this point, at the end of 2022, to fully fill the paper. Of course, eventually when we get a new style of packaging, I'm going to have to update this, and you'll no longer have even amounts of types of packaging on each row, but just the way this worked out for now, I think is awesome. As you can see, we have 2006, 2007, 8, 9, Cars Toon, and 2010. Then we have 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I added one that was missing from the previous style. Early 2017, pre-Cars 3 2017 mainline was not featured here. So I added it there. Now we have 2017, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, and Cars on the Road 2022. I assume we're going to continue to get these two styles of packaging into 2023. I don't know why we wouldn't. So, yeah, I assume that's what we'll keep on getting. So if that's the case, then I've basically future-proofed this for at least the next year. And another really cool thing about how things turned out is you may have noticed, just from the way everything is formatted, this whole first row is stuff from before Cars 2 came out. This whole first row is before Cars 3 came out, and this is all Cars 3 and after. It was just a really cool coincidence that this ends at 2010 and this ends at 2017. Everything just worked out really well here. Regarding lines I didn't include things like Radiator Springs Classic or like the lenticular line from 2010 or whatever. I just did the main line from each year, and in the case of 2022, of course, we have two different styles for mainline if they're from the movie or if they're from on the road. I also made sure to keep each car different from one that was featured last time. So for 2006, we used to have Lightning, and now we have Mater. You can see there are some similar themes that run through, like having a pit crew member there or a Tokyo Mater car. Another thing I made sure to do was something I actually didn't do on the original here, which was include a different release, like something that was new each year, is what I mean to say. So in 2006, Mater was new. In 2007, Radiator Springs McQueen was new. So each of the cars featured is something that was out that was new for that year. compare that to here where I used like Nigel Gearsley for 2016 and Spearmint for 2014. Here I thought it would be cool to have each year's representative be a car that was new for that year. So of course, going through it one by one, we have Mater for 2006, Radiator Springs McQueen for 2007, Dudley Spare, Impound DJ, the infamous Bye Bye to Your Wallet car, Milo, Rod Torque Redline, Body Shop Ramon, Emmanuel, Uchi, Jerome Ramp, Vladimir Trunkov with Car Boot, Taco, Jet Robinson, Corporal Josh Coolan, Will Rush, Revney Grillante, and Royce Revler. So for a lot of these years, I picked some of my favorites, or ones that were meaningful to the channel. Bye Bye Car, of course, has been a running joke on my channel for quite a while. Rod Torque Redline is sort of there referencing Redline, of course, my old fan film, which is relevant to Cars Adventures. Body Shop Ramon, of course, was picked because he sort of is a reference to Ramon Green. The terrible mistake they made with Artist Ramon this year, which of course is a variant of Body Shop Ramon. Uchi is one of my all-time favorite cars. Revney Grillante and Will Rush are easily my favorite releases of 2021 and 2022. Taco is a favorite release of mine. So most of these are cars that I have. If not, then they are cars that I really like and are some of my favorites. Otherwise, they're just ones that I thought would be cool to feature on the background here. So let's pin this up to the wall. So there we go, it's up on the wall and I think it looks great. The awesome thing is that it's completely filled out. The whole background is fully filled and honestly it looks kind of odd. It looks like there's a lot going on because of that. Let's just test some shots here. Look at that. I think that looks great. And isn't it funny that my next review is of Revney Grillante, who is featured here. Really convenient that I found him today after I designed this. I just think that this looks awesome. One complaint I have is that the colors look a little too saturated, at least on my end. On camera, they definitely look better. They look a little bit less colorful, but in real life, they look a little too saturated. I put new ink in my printer specifically to print this, because last time I tried it yesterday, it turned out like that. And this, the colors being a bit too bright, is certainly better than whatever this is. Unless you guys want this to be my new background, in which case I will gladly oblige. But there we go. I think this looks awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do with this old background. But I'm so glad to finally have this new one. It's kind of disorienting. It's gonna take some getting used to having this new background, but I think it looks awesome, especially the way it just fills out the page. Mattel, please don't change your packaging style for 2023, or else I'm immediately going to have to update this, and I really like this. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of the new background in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.